look at it this way. If it was Peter Obi that is in Tinubu's shoes currently, the whole nation will have jumped on Peter Obi to resign, to resign. You'll be hearing resign, resign everywhere. Yes, if Tinubu was an Igbo man, this this so few days ago, University of Chicago uh, has clarified that the results Tinubu issued to INEC was not from them. So it's just simple. It means that the results was forged. Tinubu forged the result he presented to INEC. Uh, if you employ a staff a staff to work for you, maybe a few months down the line, or maybe a year down the line, and you find out during the auditing process, you find out that that staff has a certificate forgery issue. Like the result he presented, the certificate he presented to get that position was a forged one. What will you do? Just what will you do to that staff? You will sack him. And why? Because of the integrity of your company, the repute of your company to remain spot on. So at this junction, I want to call on the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to resign, because he has given us a bad image. He has given this country so many things. The narratives around this particular president is not in the favor of this country. When you are looking at the image of Nigeria, how other countries will be looking at us, So we are really in a trying moment as Nigeria, because of this very deed, this act. Tinubu has been caught in the act. Now, look at it this way. If it was Peter Obi that is in Tinubu's shoes currently, the whole nation will have jumped on Peter Obi to resign, to resign. You'll be hearing resign, resign everywhere. Yes, if Tinubu was an Igbo man, this particular certificate saga wouldn't have been this mild. Everyone would have jumped on this particular Igbo man to resign. Or if Tinubu was from South. Do you understand? So let's call a spade a spade. The man doctored his certificate, and he has to pay the penalties. And in our constitution, there are penalties for certificate that is forged, for forged certificate. Remember 2 months ago, yes, the case of Mesoma, that girl that falsified her JAM result, which JAM came out to let us know, to clearly state that that result was not from them, her results was not from them, that she falsified her results, she forged her result, and she faced the consequences. So no one is above the law in this country, no matter your level, high or low or middle. The law is above everyone, and Tinubu is not above the law. He's got to face the law. The simple thing for him to do right now is to resign. But funny enough, Nigeria is not a country where persons with questionable character that are in public, that serve the public, resigns. So, but we have to enforce this resignation on him, because it's not a good one at all. This certificate saga has really brought us low in the League of Nations. For instance, if you're seeking for a job abroad and you tender your Nigerian certificate, they won't take it serious anymore. And for those persons that ever want to do MSc or acquire higher degree outside this country, like in Europe or America, and you are coming with Nigerian certification, they will start looking at you with the eye they are looking at the president. So it's not a good one. It's not a good one. The effects of this act that Tinubu did is numerous, so numerous. So the solution to this is just for the president to resign honorably. Then let's start this damage control. Let's start the rebuilding process and get it right first. First of all, our president, the person that ought to be the president of this country, is someone that to some extent his slate should be clean. Yes, you can look at that man and say and be bold to say this is my president. I cannot tell anyone that Tinubu is my president. I cannot try that because the bad publicity he has brought to this nation, the shame is just over and above. And to all these persons, to all Tinubu sympathizers that want to play sentiment over this issue, they should really watch it. They should really be careful, especially the professors. In short, anyone that really went to university and graduated, that is on Tinubu's camp, that want to paint this issue, that want to quote it to try to salvage the situation, is doing his or herself a disservice. You understand? We know what we went through, the price we went through to acquire a degree in Nigeria, a Nigerian degree, to what we went through to acquire a degree in Nigeria. It wasn't easy. It wasn't really easy, and we went through all of those processes and we came out to the glory of God fine. So someone with a certificate, that sports certificate, can never be my president. That person can be your president, but me, I reject it. I totally reject it. So the president, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please resign. Just honorably resign, then face the law. You are meant to face the law. Normally, persons that forge certificates, if you go to prisons, you will see cases of persons that have done 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, as the case may be, because of certificate forgery. So Tinubu is not bigger than the law. He needs to face the law. And how will he do that? First of all, he needs to resign. Then let's start from there. Let the president resign.